Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, last lecture, we started our first lesson of EVS subject, that is our environment. And in that, we learned how the environment is made, what are the different parts are present, and what are the different things present in our environment. Then how this environment is divided into two parts, living and non-living. Again, living things are divided into two sections, that is animal and plants. All these things are basic things about the environment we learned in the first video. In this video, we are looking how this environment is very helpful to us as well as to the other living organism or other living things. Now in this video we are looking about the relationship between all things, living things, non-living things, with the in the environment. How this all things, plants, animals are related with the environment and how they are helpful to each other, that we have to look in this video. Let's begin. First thing is given, water and air are a part of our environment and all living things need them. Water and air, yes, पाणी आणि हवा या दोन्ही गोष्टी या environment मध्ये, these are also a part of our environment. Water and air, it is very helpful to us. पाणी पिण्यासाठी आपण यूज करतो. Animals, plants, human also needs water as well as air. Air we are using for respiration. आपण हवा कशासाठी यूज करतो? श्वास घेण्यासाठी. वॉटर पाणी पिण्यासाठी यूज करतो. ॲनिमल्स यूज करतात. प्लांट्ससाठी पाणी यूज होतं. ऑल द थिंग्स, लिव्हिंग थिंग्स नीड वॉटर अँड एअर, विच इज a part of our environment. Then all living things also need a food. Yes, food is our basic need. All living things need a food for their growth. सगळ्या लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझमला त्यांच्या ग्रोथसाठी काय कशाची गरज आहे? फूडची, अन्न. सो दे गेट देअर फूड फ्रॉम द एन्व्हायरमेंट. अँड हाऊ दिस फूड इज available to the living things? From the environment. We are eating food, we are eating vegetables, fish. So these are available, vegetables are available in environment. Then we are using wheat, rice. So all these things are coming from the environment. Fish also is a part of environment. So we are getting a food, all living things get their food from the environment. Whatever living things need to survive, they get from their environment. लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम, लिव्हिंग थिंग्सला जगण्यासाठी, जिवंत राहण्यासाठी ज्या काही गोष्टी, सर्वाइव्ह म्हणजे काय, जिवंत राहण्यासाठी लिव्हिंग थिंग्सना जे काही गरजेचं आहे, वॉटर, एअर, फूड, ऑल दीज थिंग्स फॉर देअर सर्वायवल दे गेट फ्रॉम द एन्व्हायरमेंट. ऑल लिव्हिंग थिंग्स गेट whatever they want for their survival from the environment. म्हणजे जे जिवंत गोष्टी आहेत, म्हणजे प्लांट्सला जर वाढायचं असेल, जिवंत राहायचं असेल, ॲनिमल्सला जिवंत राहायचं असेल, माणसाला जिवंत राहायचं असेल, ह्युमनला. सो ऑल दिस लिव्हिंग थिंग्स नीड whatever, means water, food, air, all things they can get from the environment. ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी त्यांना जे काही जगण्यासाठी गरजेचं आहे त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी त्यांना एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये अवेलेबल असतात. दे आर गेटिंग ऑल द थिंग्स फ्रॉम द एन्व्हायरमेंट. इफ एन्व्हायरमेंट इज नॉट प्रेझेंट, बघा जर आपल्याला माणसाचंच उदाहरण घेतलं, इफ यू आर टेकिंग एक्झाम्पल ऑफ अ ह्युमन नीड अ फूड. इफ वी वॉन्ट अ rice, so how this rice is coming? Yes, from the farm. We are doing a farming nowadays. Farming works are there. बघा सध्या शेतीची कामं चालू आहेत. सो फ्रॉम दॅट फार्मिंग वी आर गेटिंग अ राईस अँड दॅट इज वी आर युझिंग इन अवर मील, in lunch, in dinner. So all these food materials, water which is we are using for drinking, it is coming from environment. So all things are coming from the environment. Now we are taking example of birds. Birds build a nest. Yes, to protect their eggs, to born their babies, they are using a nest. You already saw there such a nest present of sparrow's nest, which is mostly present on our trees. So these nests are made from which things? So to make this nest, to lays their egg, अंडी घालण्यासाठी, अंडी सुरक्षित राहण्यासाठी, बिल्लांना त्यांचे जन्म देण्यासाठी त्याचे नेस्ट तयार करतात. सो दिस नेस्ट इज मेड अप ऑफ कॉटन. फॉर दॅट दे रिक्वायर्ड कॉटन. कॉटन म्हणजे कापूस, कॉटन. देन ट्विग्स, थ्रेड्स. ट्विग्स म्हणजे काय? झाडाची ब्रांच ऑफ अ प्लांट, ब्रांच ऑफ अ ट्री. झाडाची एखादी फांदी यूज करतात. देन थ्रेड्स म्हणजे हे जे छोट्या छोट्या स्टिक्स आहेत धाग्यासारखे. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर नीडेड टू मेक अ नेस्ट. व्हॉट इज नीडेड? कॉटन, ट्विग्स अँड थ्रेड इज नीडेड टू बिल्ड अ नेस्ट. ते घरटं बांधण्यासाठी कॉटन, कापूस. ट्विग्स म्हणजे काय? झाडाची फांदी, ब्रांच. अनदर वर्ड फॉर ट्विग इज अ स्मॉल ब्रांच ऑफ अ ट्री. देन थ्रेड्स, हे छोट्या छोट्या काड्या आहेत आपण म्हणतो, धागे. All these things are needed to make a nest. And how, where these things are found? Yes, cotton, twigs and threads are found in a environment. So birds also needs environment to make their nest. So in this way the environment is very useful for the bird. Now we are looking about the human thing, because human being uses so many things from the environment. Most things which are used by the human, which is available in a environment, most of the use of environment is done by human. सगळ्यात जास्त environmentचा use कोण करतोय? Human. So how it is? Because environment is very helpful to the human. We get cotton. What are our basic needs? Yes, human has a basic need: food, shelter and clothes. Food, yes, from the farming, agriculture we are getting a food. Then clothes, how these clothes are made? So for making a clothes we need cotton, wool and silk from the environment. Cotton, कापसापासून कपडे, धागा तयार केला जातो. We are making a thread from a cotton, and with the help of a thread we are making a clothes. So this cotton is available. Wool, लोकरीचे कपडे घालतो जे आपण, सिल्क, all these are available in the environment, and with the help of them we are weaving a cloth to wear. So our cloth need is completed in the environment. So for making a cloth, which things are required? Cotton, wool and silk, which is available in the environment. Now another use of environment in a human life, we make a things, we are making so many things which are available from material available in the environment. That is like mats, chatai, baskets. With the help of a wood, bamboo sticks, we are making a baskets. Paper from material in our environment. Different from a different materials present in the environment, we are making a different thing. We are making table from the wood. So such a things we can make easily from the environment. We build houses using clay, stone and wood. To make our house we are using what? Clay, माती, stone, दगड use करतो, wood, लाकूड use करतो. So all these things are available in the environment, which is used to make a home. These materials too we get from our environment. Yes. Then the seeds. Now how the plants are using our environment, or how plants need environment? Look here. The seeds of a plants are scattered by wind. काय होतं? Seeds of a plants म्हणजे जे प्लांटच्या बिया आहेत, काय काय फळांच्या रूपामध्ये बिया असतात. So these seeds are scattered by the wind. Scattered म्हणजे पसरतात वाऱ्यामुळे, सगळीकडे जाऊन पसरतात. As a result, seedling of those plants grow in new place. वाऱ्यामुळे त्या बिया सगळीकडे पसरल्यामुळे काय होतं? त्या नवीन जागी new plant is grown, and these plants get a help from their environment. Thus, with the help of a wind, air, environment is helping for new seedling of a plant. नवीन प्लांट तयार करण्यासाठी हे एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये जो एअर प्रेझेंट आहे, विंड प्रेझेंट आहे, विच इज हेल्पिंग प्लांट फॉर अ न्यू ग्रोथ, फॉर न्यू सीडलिंग. लिव्हिंग थिंग्स टेक मेनी थिंग्स फ्रॉम द एन्व्हायरमेंट. व्हॉट इफेक्ट डज that have on the environment? We are using a environment for a so many purpose. आपण हा एन्व्हायरमेंट आहे ते खूप साऱ्या कारणांसाठी यूज करतोय. वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी आपण एन्व्हायरमेंट मधून घेतोय. आता ह्याच गोष्टीचं बघा, वी आर कटिंग द ट्रीज टू मेक अ बिल्डिंग. आपण काय करतोय, झाडं तोडतोय, जंगल तोडतोय अँड वी आर मेकिंग द बिल्डिंग्स ऑन दॅट लँड. त्यामुळे काय होतंय, इट इज ऑल्सो अफेक्ट अवर एन्व्हायरमेंट. त्यामुळे झाडांची संख्या कमी होते. सो इट ऑल्सो अफेक्ट अवर एन्व्हायरमेंट. सो हाऊ दिस अफेक्ट्स द एन्व्हायरमेंट, और सम युजफुल अफेक्ट अँड सम इफेक्ट्स आर हार्मफुल. काही इफेक्ट आहेत जे एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये चांगले आहेत आणि काही इफेक्ट आहेत जे हार्मफुल आहेत. सो वी आर फर्स्ट लुकिंग हाऊ दिस use of environment is helpful. Living things take many things from the environment, and what does it affect on the environment? Here, animals like vultures and foxes eat the flesh of dead animals. Now look at animals. Animals like vultures म्हणजे काय, गिधाड, फॉक्स, कोल्हा, they eat the flesh of a dead animal. हे जे गिधाड, कोल्हा यांच्यासारखे जे क्रो also, these such animals are eating a flesh of dead animal. ते काय करतात, मेलेल्या जनावरांचं काय करतात, जनावरांचं जे मांस आहे ते खातात. म्हणजेच मेलेल्या जनावरांना ते खातात. Animals like vulture and foxes. And because of them, if these dead animals are remain on a land, जर समजा डेड ॲनिमल आपण असंच फेकून दिलं तो तसाच राहिला तर काय होणार, थोड्या दिवसांनी इट स्मेल्स ऑर काय होणार, त्याचा खूप खराब स्मेल येणार, बॅड स्मेलिंग. सो टू अवॉइड दिस थिंग्स दे आर इटिंग दिस डेड ॲनिमल फ्लेश. त्यामुळे हे जे ॲनिमल्स आहेत ते अशा डेड ॲनिमलचं फ्लेश इट करतात. सो दॅट बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट दे क्लीन द एन्व्हायरमेंट व्हाईल दे सॅटिस्फाय देअर हंगर. आणि ह्या अशा ॲनिमल्सने ते डेड ॲनिमल खाऊन टाकल्यामुळे काय होतंय, अवर स्मेल इज नॉट कमिंग अँड अवर एन्व्हायरमेंट गेटिंग क्लीन. Then remains of dead. Now this, if some of the amount of this dead animal is remain in the soil, remains of dead animals decay. ती तशी सॉइल मध्ये पडून राहिल्यानंतर थोड्या दिवसांनी काय होणार, त्याला कुजून जाणार, डिके, कुजणे, त्याचा एक वेगळा स्मेल येणार. दिस मिक्स विथ द सॉइल बिकॉज आफ्टर डिकेइंग इट इज मिक्सिंग विथ अवर सॉइल. मातीमध्ये ते मिक्स होणार. लिव्स फॉल ऑफ ट्रीज, लिव्स फॉल ऑफ ट्रीज, त्याच्यावरती वेगवेगळी झाडांची पानं पडू शकतात. दे टू rot and get mixed in the soil. So all the leaves of a plant which are falling on the land, then dead animal decaying in the same soil, so all they are get mixed with each other. Leaves fall on a land, then also dead animal which are decaying in the soil, so in the soil they are mixing together and this makes the soil fertile. And because of this mixing of this dead animal decaying and leaves of land, they are making a fertilizer for the soil and they makes the soil fertile. आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपली जमीन काय होते, सुपीक बनते. then plants get nourishment from the fertile soil. Our soil become fertile, and if some of the plants or some of the trees are present over there, they get a nutrition from the soil. आणि त्या जागी जर कोणती झाडं असतील किंवा आपण त्या जागी शेती केली किंवा दुसरं कोणतंही प्लांट असेल, सो दे गेट न्यूट्रिशमेंट फ्रॉम द फर्टाईल सॉइल. आणि त्या फर्टाईल सॉइलमध्ये जे न्यूट्रियंट आहेत, सुपीक जमिनीमध्ये वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे न्यूट्रियंट तयार होणार. अँड दिस न्यूट्रियंट इज व्हेरी हेल्पफुल, प्रोटीन्स विच आर व्हेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर द प्लांट्स. अँड on such a land, plant growth is going easily and fastly. So thus living things bring about changes in the non-living things too. And अशा प्रकारे वेगवेगळ्या नॉन लिव्हिंग थिंग्समध्ये पण लिव्हिंग थिंग्स काय करू शकतात, चेंजेस घडवून आणू शकतात. दस लिव्हिंग थिंग्स ब्रिंग अबाउट चेंजेस इन द नॉन लिव्हिंग थिंग्स. अशा नॉन लिव्हिंग थिंग्समध्ये पण बऱ्याच स्टोन, ऑल दीज आर स्टोन, क्ले, सॉइल, all these are non-living things, and from that non-living things they are getting nutrition, all these things which is very helpful for living things. So all this about living things, non-living things, and they are correlated with our environment. Now one small information is extra information is given to you which is very helpful. Look at In the image you can see a sheep is given. A sheep's body is covered with a wool. Yes, आपल्याला माहिती आहे मेंढी लोकर ह्याच्यावरती sheep's wool कव्हर असणार आहे. So the sheep feeds on the leaves of a shrubs. Yes, sheep is a vegetarian animal. Sheep is eating only plant. So it is depends on a leaves of a shrub. छोट्या छोट्या झुडपांचे जे पानं आहेत ते खाऊन हे काय करत असं सर्वाइव. They are eating only leaves of a shrubs. As it does so, the seed of some shrubs can get caught in the wool. बघा असे छोट्या छोट्या रोपांचे काही बिया असतात त्या काय होतात यांच्या या वूलमध्ये लोकरीमध्ये असे अडकतात. And then when sheep goes somewhere else, seeds may fall off there. After cutting these shrubs in seed of shrubs into a wool of a sheep, when sheep is going anywhere, because of the movement of sheep, these shrubs get fall on the another place. These seeds are fall on the another place, and at that place a new shrub is grow. So that is why seedling of shrub to grow in a different places. त्यामुळे नवीन जागी अशीच नवीन झाडं तयार होतात. So in this way this sheep is helping, or some of the other animals are also helping for the generation of a new plant. Birds are also helping. I am taking one example of a birds eating a food, or these seeds of a fruit they are landing on the other place. So because of the movement they are moving from one place to another place. In their movement they are eating a fruit and left the seeds of a fruit in anywhere on the land, and at that place this new plant is growing. So in this way animals are helping the plants are helping to the animals for as a food. So all these things are related to each other. They are depend on each other. Living things, non-living things depend on each other, and living and non-living things, animals, plants, all are depend on our environment. So in this lesson what we have to remember, key points are given here. That is, there are many things in our environment. Some of them are living things and some of them are non-living things. आपल्या environment मध्ये काही living things आहेत and some of the non-living things. Living things can move on their own. Living things need a food for the growth. Living things produce young ones like themselves. Yes, already we learned that is living things can move one place to another place. स्वतःहून एका जागी दुसऱ्या जागी जाऊ शकतात. एक्सेप्ट फॉर प्लांट्स दे आर शोईंग अ मोमेंट इन अ डिफरंट वे. लिव्हिंग थिंग्स नीड अ फूड फॉर देअर ग्रोथ. लिव्हिंग थिंग्सना अन्नाची गरज आहे, रिक्वायर्ड फूड फॉर द ग्रोथ. देन वी आर ऑल्सो नीड अ फूड फॉर अवर ग्रोथ. देन दे कॅन जनरेट अ यंग वन्स. स्वतःसारखे छोटे छोटे बेबी तयार करू शकतात. देन these living things are divided into two parts, plants and animals. Then they required living things get all they need from their environment. Living things ला ज्या काही गोष्टी गरजेच्या आहेत, all these things are coming from they are using from the environment. Living things bring about changes in non-living things too. Yes, they are changing. Living things can also make a change in the non-living thing. Then all the things in the environment depend on each other. Yes, all things, living things, plants, animals, all are depend on our environment and depends on each other. So always we have to remember, because our all needs, the needs of all living things are fulfilled by things in their environment. So such a thing should not be allowed to go waste. We must take care that we do not cause harm to the environment. So to protect our environment, because all our needs, all the needs of the living things are completed by our environment. So don't waste anything which is present in our environment, and don't make harm to them, and protect our environment and take care of our environment for a further generation, for our healthy life. So we have, and to complete our all needs, we have to protect the environment and don't harm this environment and take care of our environment.